Let me look at my iPad to see what the next topic is. Yes. So one of the things I actually meant to talk about this like 2 weeks ago, but like I was sick. Mo had some things to handle. But PWI released their top 10 tag teams, and it's a polarizing list. It's a very, very polarizing list, but I'm going to give you the top 10. So number 10 is 7 Up. I think it's 7 UPP. I think they're a New Japan tag team. We have Damage Control. We have Judgment Day. We have The Acclaimed. We have ABC. And we have the Motor City Machine Guns. We have Bishamon. We have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at number 3. We have Aussie Open at number 2. And we have FTR at number 1. So I want to know how you think of this list. Can't hear you.
Oh, I love that for me. Okay, so I heard a few names that I like up there that I expected. Damage Control, I'm happy to see a all-women's faction be brought to the top. I think, first of all, it was the first time we've seen an all-women's faction since, like, I don't know, the blondes from Impact or something. Like, I got actual 3-woman faction going on, but we got, like, 4 going. I'm happy for Bailey. And for all the women in Damage Control, I feel like it's pretty honorable for them to be up there on the list. So I love that for them. I also heard you say The Acclaimed. I mean, the Acclaimed has been doing great work. Their best work was definitely earlier on this year. And even towards the end of last year. But they put out some really great work for the first half of the year. So not shocked that they're there. Who's number 4?
Number 4 was Bishamon. I have not seen or heard of Bishamon.
I must have the wrong list in front of me. So you said for 2023, right?
2023. Okay, if I'm not mistaken.
When I type it in, I should say it says FTR, Aussie Open, Owens and Sammy, Bishamon, Motor City. Yeah. Now we're looking at the same one. Okay, yeah, you counted backwards. One. You counted backwards.
I went from 10 to 1. I went from 10 to 1. Yeah.
Oh shit! I got nervous. I was like, did I pull up the wrong one for my damn self? Whew. Okay. Great. Glad that we figured that out. But right. I'm not surprised FTR is at the top. I'm really not. I don't know who's Aussie Open. Who's Aussie Open?
Aussie Open is one of my favorite tag teams. They're in AEW right now. They are a part of the United Empire faction, which is headed up by Will Ospreay. One of the members at the moment is currently injured, so they haven't been as active, but Aussie Open is a great tag team. They've had great matches. They were at All In. I believe that they faced actually MJF and Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. They're great. Aussie Open is great. They're part of AEW.
Okay. Did we see these people in London?
Yeah, they were on the kickoff show.
Okay. Yeah, I like them. I remember liking them. No, I'm trying to remember why I like them. Hold on. Don't you be giving me an attitude?
I'm giving you sass. I'm giving you all the sass.
You're just giving me all the sass, y'all. But yeah, who else was on here? Judgment Day. Judgment Day has been doing a really good job. I'm honestly surprised that they're not higher on the list. Like, especially Rhea has been busting her ass to bring the Judgment Day up. Like, literally, they're kind of like almost neck and neck with like the work that we were getting out of the Bloodline. Mm-hmm. So I'm very much surprised that they're so low. I'm not necessarily upset at it, but I expected them to be like top 5. That was just the one thing that kind of threw me off a little bit. Mm-hmm. And ABC. Tell me a little about ABC. Do you know anything about them?
They are Austin. I think it's Austin, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay. They are part of Impact Wrestling. They at one point were the tag team champions. They are part of Bullet Club, and they are great. This is why you need to watch Impact, because ABC is a really good tag team. They're just in Impact Wrestling, so they may not be as known as other tag teams, but yeah, ABC is tough.
Shout out to them. I mean, this is coming from someone who obviously does not pay attention to that much tag team wrestling, but I don't think the list is bad. The names that I wanted to see from the shows that I watched the most are here. Mm-hmm. again, congratulations to FTR and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for being at the top of the list. I guess like when they make these lists, this is based off of like the first 6 months. It feels like.
Yeah.
When I read the results anytime, so it feels like it was kind of basically up to whatever, like around the WrestleMania time or June per se. But I think it's a pretty solid list. I mean, congrats again to Judgment Day, Damage Control, Acclaimed. Those are like my teams I pay attention to. But what's your opinion on the list?
I agree. I think this is a great list. I pretty much agree with kind of like the hierarchy of the tag teams. I feel like all these teams were either just great tag teams or tag teams that were involved in major storylines. Like I feel like based on how the Bloodline just absolutely dominated 2023, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn definitely belong on the list because they were intertwined with that story. But I think it's a fair list. I think it's a good list. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm very, very eager to see what everybody else says about it, though. So everyone else, ooh, that was a nice burp. For everyone else, let us know in the comments below how you feel about PWI's top 10 tag team list of 2023. But we are moving on.